Dude left the ward today, yeah? Listen to this. Before he went to Ward 1, yeah? And I should have left him to do what he was doing. Oh, I would have enjoyed that so much. Before he went to Ward 1, he was one color, yeah? He had a completely different attitude. He comes back from Ward 1. I set them up. I said, Martin's a nice guy. Martin was a nice guy, you know, it's a shame. I set them up. I'm thinking Martin's gonna come and get his revenge, yeah? He comes back as a different person. Different color. Like, he was light-skinned. Do you understand me? Like, light-skinned, light-skinned. Like, light-skinned, yeah? He comes back as a different color. I walked past him. I said, "Who's that?" I said, "Who's that?" Yeah. And then, whew, he comes back with different hair. He comes back. He comes back black. He's mixed. He was light skinned. He came back black. Yeah. I said, "Right, was you out in the sun all the time?" He said, "No." Why? I said, "Never mind." I said, "Never mind, never mind. Never mind." Yeah, I said, "Never mind." You get me? Never mind. Man comes back as a different person, fam. You get me? No one knows. I said he got bodied in Ward 1. He must have got bodied. My guy must have got bodied. That's what I swear now. That's what I could think when I saw him. Every time I saw him, all I could think of was, ah, someone must have bodied you out here, fam. Ash, you're not a nice guy. Ash, you know who I'm talking to, yeah? I'm not talking to Josh. I'm talking to Ash, yeah? Man, like Joshua out here. Saying his name is Joel. I said, your name is Josh, fam. Stop lying out here, fam. He said, "Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Joel. If I can help you in any way." I said, "Josh, stop lying out here. Your name's Josh out here, fam. Stop lying." Martin comes back a different color. Martin comes back as dark as me. You understand me? He had that mixed race color. You know, the one that them white girls like. You know why white girls like light-skinned dudes? You know how white girls like mixed race dudes? You know I'm bare confused. I'm bare confused because I'm mixed race. And I thought they liked me. But it turns out they don't like me, innit? What can I do? What can I do? You get me? Kiss tire lips. Kiss tribal mark lips. You get me? Kiss cartoon lips out here. You get me? You get me? Dr. Robotnik out here. You get me? I said, "Damn, that girl's sexy." And then I look at her lips and I said, hell no, hell no. I'm not making that mistake ever again. You Uckers chicks ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing. Yeah? I'm gonna have to write a death note for a buff chick. Cause all my death notes are working. Do you wanna see a secret? Do you wanna see one little secret? I'll show you one of my death notes, yeah? I'll show you one of my death notes. Just one. I'll show you one. 1 second. Ooh, you hear my elbow snap? Yeah, that's from the Piccadilly Institute attack. The doctors didn't heal me. In fact, the police injected me in the stomach when I was attacked. They injected me in the stomach and they were laughing and then they drove off. Obviously, Ricardo lied and said I started the fight. You know how you man lie and say that you started the fight. Ricardo McFarlane lied, said I started the fight. So I got sectioned. Anyway, read this. Can you read this? Hold on. Let me see if you can read this. I'm not gonna say what it says. Yeah, but this is a death note. Yeah, this is a death note. I need to write some more though. I need to write some more like this. This is the one I left open. Yeah, we'll see if this prediction comes true. Read this death note. All you have to do, yeah, to get a death note to work is survive death. And they give me lithium tablets every day. So I can write a death note every day. You get me? And it's gonna work out here, you get me? They're gonna get bodied out here. Whew! They're gonna get bodied. No lie, they're gonna get bodied out here. Man. So, she sucked a guy's dick, yeah? We all know who. We all know who. The cocksucker. Yeah, the famous cocksucker. She sucked man's cock. It wasn't even the same person. You understand me? There's this home wrecker, yeah? This home wrecker. She's a side chick to a married man, yeah? This married man on the ward fucks every black bitch he can get his hands on. No lie. He's a savage. He sins every day. Every day he sins. You understand me? And he don't care. I don't care. He just sits there like this. He sits there like this. Look, he sits there like this. Look like this. He sits there like this. You get me like that? That's how we be sitting there, yeah? Anyway, yeah. Listen. His side chick calls him daddy, yeah? Sometimes he draws her to his whip, yeah? While we're outside smoking, yeah? Sometimes she comes back with some chicken. This time, this is him to her, come say hello to mommy. His wife, yeah. She goes, hi, mommy. Hi, mommy. How you doing, mommy? Oh, mommy, are you okay? How's things going, mommy? Meanwhile, yeah. Meanwhile, I asked the Donny. I said, be honest. You clapping her cheeks, and he said, easy peasy. I said, what did you say to me? He said, easy peasy. But the peak part is, his side chick was calling his wife mommy. You understand me? You understand how slimy that is? You understand how brazy that is? His side, listen, his side chick, yeah, who calls me homosexual behind my back, yeah, and then flirts with me and tries to kiss me, bends over, strokes my dick, all kind of things. She is just on it. You know when them girls think, see these girls in this hospital, they're just the worst. Never go out with an NHS member of staff, yeah. Because it's either you're going to get herpes or you're going to get cheated on, yeah. And that's just a fact of life, fam. And look at how hairy their forearms are, fam. That's why I'm an expert in guerrilla warfare with them rubber tire lips out here, them cartoon lips out here. Them cartoon lips out here, them rubber tire lips out here, them cartoon lips out here. Thinking you're watching Johnny Bravo because the cartoon lips is just so peak out here. Her bottom lip is bigger than mine and she's a packy. You understand me? It's peak. It's peak. And that's what I'm going to say for this edition. It is peak. It is peak. Wallahi Hadeen. It is peak. She's calling her. She's calling her. She's a home wrecker. She's a home wrecker. She's calling her man who is married. He's talking to her wife. She's talking to her wife, saying, "Hi, mommy, how you doing?" Next thing you know, he's clapping her batty, and she's standing between his legs, and he's just clapping her batty, clapping her batty, clapping her batty. I watch these things, so I know, you get me. And he's slimy out here. That's what I'm saying. He don't even care. He don't even care. Nigerian men are fuckeries. That's what you need to realize. You read articles, oh, Nigerian men are good in bed. Nigerian men are fuckeries. I'm not from this planet. Look, 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 look. Hold on, let me show you more. Hold on. Alright, that's about what I can show you till I get my next dose of lithium. Nigerian men are fuckeries, yeah? They heard me go, Timba Nueni. Yeah, they heard me saying that. All I was saying outside when I saw Cartoon Lips was, Timba Nueni, Timba Nueni, Timba Nueni. Yeah, yeah. Listen to me, listen to me. A Nigerian dude comes outside. I see you wearing your Adidas. I see you wearing your Adidas. I said, Timba Nueni, eh? Timba Nueni. Then I go upstairs. I see another Nigerian member of staff. I go to him, I look at him. I go, Timba Nueni. He goes, Mr. Oguntoku. I swear down, it was like that, fam. Yo, Nigerian men love me out here, fam. Nigerian men love me. They love me. Mr. Oguntoku. I was saying Timba Nueni. Timba Nueni. Yo, you don't even want to know. You don't want to know. The more I hang out with Nigerians, the more my memory of speaking fluent Yoruba comes back. Because I used to be a fluent speaker in Yoruba. It's just that I never told anyone because I was spying for Shola. So Shola would say, oh, what did Yinka say? Did he have a good time in Nigeria? Ask your cousins. Ask your cousins. Did they have a good time in Nigeria? What did they do? Did they have a good time in Nigeria? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Who's he fucking? You get me?